Alright, guys, so this is a review of The Taking of Deborah Logan, which is on Amazon Prime. I thought this movie was really um, best word I could say to define it was haunting, and that's what I love about a good horror flick, because it is. I'm because I've recently binged all the Paranormal Activities, and I saw the decline in the quality and the intelligence of the frames and the refinement of the ideas. But with the taking of Deborah Logan, which is of a similar canvas, because it's really a found footage movie, but the excuse is they're documenting the purpose, the synopsis, the project, the definition of the project is that there are a crew is there to document a person living with Alzheimer's, and I thought it was just when I read the synopsis, I thought, oh well, it's such um, a misunderstood uh, illness, because yes, of course, you say, oh, my grandpa has Alzheimer and whatever else Alzheimer. It's like, yeah, but Alzheimer has a multifacet uh, of issues, of degradation, of affectation to other parts of the brain. And it was really, really fascinating to couple this with on a horror projector, and on a person. It's really hard. It must have been really hard to make an old, um, harmless woman scary. And all props to the actor. I mean, um, the the actress that plays Deborah Logan was fascinating. Her performance had so many, um, uh, again, so many facets, so many, um, angles, so many taints, so many levels of craziness. And of course, the more the movie develops, the more crazy it gets. But I just found it fundamentally um, fucking scary to watch a woman. I mean, they could have kept it without the demonic shit and without the cult and without everything going on, and it would still have been scary, because the way they took it, maybe the directors, the writers, the actors, whoever, it was always very, very unnerving to see just a woman who is losing it, like, who is going through her past life and being very being very frightful for other witnesses, because They don't know her. They don't know where she's been. They don't know what she used to do. They don't know what she. They don't know her life. And when she reinterprets her past life through Alzheimer's, I found that it was a fascinating, clever idea. It was masterfully done. The acting is top notch. The first found footage documentary kind of cinematography is extremely well done. Um, and there is some gore, of course, but it's always, I think, um, it's not freely, it's not gratuitous, it's not cheap, it's not, yeah, all of that. So it was always, every time we see something gory or something that was on, yeah, it was fucking scary. It was all in good taste. It was all in the purpose of serving the story. Always the story first. And when I see a movie that puts story first and characters first, it has always a better chance to gain my approval. So, I mean, this is just a short review, but let's just say that, um, of course, you can tell that the Alzheimer's keeps declining and declining our health. But in the myriad of erasing our health, you have the cloth, the overwhelming weight of this cult master that she she has a very special link with. I won't spoil it, but it's just that the mix of the two makes for compelling story. And just, I mean, I don't know, like I said, I don't like gore. I think it was just enough. It was well balanced. That's what I loved about this movie. It was just very well acted by the actress who plays Deborah. Uh, at this age, very rare to find. I mean, an actor of this caliber at this age. I mean, it's a small movie, and like all small movies have great potential because the actors and directors and producers has nothing to lose often. So they put everything in, and that means quality sometimes. And I think that's what happens with the taking of Deborah Logan. That I think they put their chips all on the table, and it paid off. Now, I don't know if the movie made any money. I don't know that, but all I know is that it was a movie that deserves to be seen, that deserves to be talked about, and that deserves your attention if you're a horror fan or a found footage fan or whatever that kind of sphere. So yeah, guys. I mean, if you have Amazon Prime or I don't know which other. I mean, I'm sure they have it on Shutter, but I don't know. So all I can say is, if you have a chance to see it, I heartwarmingly, so to say. Um, yeah, check it out. It's really worthwhile. It's a really interesting story, an interesting take on the curse that is Alzheimer's, and a very, very, very real illness that defines an unreal story. I mean, so, but you'll get your horror, you'll get your um, yeah, you'll get. I can't say if you're a horror fan. I can't say it is. It has uh, all the little notes um, of a good quality picture, which is it's not lazy. There's nothing lazy about it. The acting is always good. It's always realist. The characters don't do stupid shit or don't. It is the contrary. As soon as they see something wrong going on, they want to get the fuck away, get the fuck out of there. And I felt that this was, yeah. If I was at their place, yeah, maybe I would have acted the same way. And all the research, the history behind the curse of of the case of the woman was really fascinating. Um, the sound quality, the sound design, the music, the editing, the found footage style, cameras placed in places, and the abnormal, supernatural um, um, activities that happen are all very, very interesting. And I mean, if you're not scared, I think you will be at least interested, and that should make you stay until the end, because it's like I don't have anything else to say. I just think it's a worthwhile movie. I got really entertained. I got my time for. I got I I had this movie when I read the synopsis, and I read it was about women with Alzheimer's, and a documentary team is documenting it. And I said, oh yeah, well, it's gonna be this and this and this and this. But I was right in certain fronts, but I mm, I underestimated the quality of the picture, the quality of the creative team, and the quality of the writing, and the quality of the acting. It was really, really. It must have been really hard to make as an indie, um, and I think it deserves your time if you're that kind of viewer. So that's it. Just a small review. So the taking of Deborah Logan, 2 thumbs up. Really recommend it. So take care, guys, and hope you like it if you see it.